the decades, I've learned a lot from my mistakes. I think it's time to make some more. As a young lad, I learned to read by looking at the pictures in Winnie the Pooh. It was an accomplishment when I read Tom Sawyer. I learned everything I needed to know from Tom, like how to get everybody else to do the work for you. Then I took a bunch of speed reading courses because I was slow to comprehend, and it wasn't until my mid-20s that I, to my chagrin, learned to understand what life was all about. And then I could truly read the writing on the Johnny Wall for a good time call. You ever mix up there and them, T-H-E-R and T-H-E-I-R, and they are, T-H-Y''E-R. Putting commas in strange places or enslaving innocent people and stealing their riches, not their bases, and using apostrophes for plurals. Example, one spelling mistake could end a relationship lickety-split, like accidentally texting your lover, "I'm having a wonderful time, wish you were him." Why do we call childbirth delivery? It should be called takeout. I was at the store the other day. Seemed like it was just last week or yesterday. And it was super crowded. I mean, it was packed. I guess there was a snowstorm coming on or something. Everybody didn't want to be home, so they went to the supermarket, and the checkout lines were backed up behind the place, and I decided I'd go through one of them newfangled checkout things, and I scanned all my stuff through, kind of figure out how to do it, and it wasn't until I was halfway across the parking lot and at the car that I realized I hadn't paid for my stuff. But then I had to backtrack. I was sorry I did, because I found out that they were so busy I had just caused a big problem. Nobody knew what was going on or what had really happened, and anyway, an hour later, the whole thing got straightened out, sorta, and then I was halfway across the parking lot when I realized they charged me for the wrong ticket. Had to go back and get it refunded. I guess the moral of this story is better to do business in person. I told my lover he should embrace his mistakes, and he gave me a big hug. Now, don't you hate it when you can't sleep? I had a night like that last night because I was reminded of a mistake that I made a couple years ago. It sucks when my baby boy is crying in the middle of the night. Like making a big noise. Got a little buzz in my string there. Got a little buzz in my mind. The man who recognizes his mistakes when he's wrong is wise. A man that recognizes his mistakes when he's right is probably married. Now, as a kid, I made a ton of stupid mistakes. And as an adult, I make far more advanced and complex mistakes. Now, I made a terrible mistake this morning. I wanted to share it with you. I got out of bed. So here I am, sitting on top of this mountain, far from the rest of the world, listening to the raindrops falling on a tin roof and rolling down the gutter. Winter, spring, summer, fall, cold, ice, rain, and snow. warm rain, bugs, and hot, hot heat. Soon comes the fall, 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 fall. The game of life is uphill, downhill, round about the town. Looking back and seeing forward, the time is now. We are always learning from our mistakes, and there's never a lack of material. Think I can play this thing? I ain't too sure. And then it's life galore. I think it's time to go off and play some basketball. Play, play, play. Play basketball, play pickleball, lift some weights, hang out with some people. Get off this mountain and associate.